Yeah, yeah, yeah.
WOOT.
Thank you, Lena. What y'all up to? I need to put something in for first. Munching. Yeah, I haven't looked at them. Let's do that. Online store. Does it go... Does it pull up something? Yeah. That sucks. You can't see it. Oh, it just takes me literally just to the page. Where do you even find the fucking microtransactions at? Shit's running like dog shit. Okay, so they have Rift Crystals, which basically you earn those in game. And you can use them to buy pawns. At least that's what I've seen them for. I think there's one other thing that you use them for, I believe. No, I'm thinking of the first game. Never mind. You can buy wake stones, which you've already seen me use a couple of those in game. So you can get those. You can buy port crystals? Okay, I didn't see that. That's a little shitty. Character editor. I feel like that kind of sucks because there was a barber in the game. Unless the barber, you could still like change your hair and stuff. I'm curious what the barber allows you to do. Because it says you have to visit the barber in the game. I don't know really why you would buy these things though. You know what I mean? Some of these are just like the special editions shit. Most of these are just the special editions shit. So you can buy wake stones, port crystals, and then rift crystals. Rift crystals are the ones that you spend on pawns. Which, I mean, the only real reason why you would use that is if you want to buy somebody who's like super over leveled of you, so they can just like run through the story maybe and just destroy everything. Maybe I don't understand why you would want the 2,500 rift crystals. Like, I don't get that. That's why I always pick like characters by my level. And the game, you've seen me play yesterday, the game automatically gives you pawns that are higher level than you when you walk up to some of the certain little rift. What the fuck are they called? Those rocks? The portals? Rift portal? When you go up to some of them in the wild, like randomly, it'll give you a dude that's typically higher than me. At least it did the 2 times that I found one. Gave me one time like a person who was like 7 levels higher than me. So I don't know why you would want this in the first place. I think maybe this is... I've seen somebody write about the microtransactions. They put, these microtransactions are people who don't have a clue about the game. And that's really what it is. These are probably for people who don't understand the game whatsoever. Wake stones, you can just... which is revives. You can find them in the game. I mean, there's drops. The enemy drops shards. You click 3 shards, it makes a wake stone. The port crystal is... I'm curious how... I haven't ran into any yet. But I feel like in Dark Arisen, I've collected several port crystals fairly quickly. And marked several areas around the map that I could port around to. And then I found an endless fairy stone that let me just fucking port around. So I never ran out of fairy stones. So I don't know if that'll be in the game. I don't know if there's a... I would like to think there's probably an endless one. I'd be surprised if maybe there wasn't. But, I'm curious how many port crystals. The port crystals is really where it'll get you, because that is the way that you can fast travel around the map. The more of those you have, the more you can put down. I thought about playing with mouse and keyboard today, even though I turned on my controller. I don't know if I want what I want to do. We're gonna go now that mouse is like right in the middle of the screen though. No! No! Now the mouse looks stupid. Hold on, now we gotta quit and come back. There's one for a one-time use key. Let you escape prison or something. What? Oh, like the key. There's a key, yeah. There's a key. But you can get those keys in the game. Those keys were in the last game like crazy. I think it's a lot. I think a lot of the... And we kind of knew this was going to happen. At least I feel like I knew this was going to happen. There's a lot of people that didn't play Dark Arisen, I feel like. Or if they did, they probably didn't put a lot of time into it. Like, it's not your Dark Souls. It's more of like your Outward. I feel like Outward's probably a good comparison. If you've played Outward, you probably understand Dragon's Dogma a little bit. Except Outward's co-op, Dragon's Dogma is, you know, a party of 4. That's really the real difference, and you control a party. If you want a quick lap before you get into the game, here's what I was talking about. Apparently, it made the news. Dragon Dogma 2 players are planning on NPC murder spree to boost the frame rate. It made the news. Love it. Large amount of CPU usage is allocated to each character. See, it's not even using all of mine. It's strange when I'm streaming, and maybe this is my CPU kind of pulling back for the stream, I don't know. But when I'm streaming, it doesn't use all of it. But I felt like when I was playing the game normally, it was using a whole bunch. I went ahead and turned the stream down to 30 frames, though, because the game's 30. I went ahead and capped it at 30 frames, because I can get 60 without streaming. Something happens when I'm streaming that's allocating, maybe my computer's trying to allocate to the stream, and so it has certain allocations that's given to the game. Perhaps because when I'm not streaming, it uses the full amount of my CPU just fine. But when I am streaming, it doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's probably my CPU. I just need to upgrade, I'm sure. In response, one user suggested killing any non-shopkeeper NPC and potentially even guards. Another suggestion: finishing a quest before murdering its related NPC. Surely people are not fucking doing this. Community after finding out NPCs are tied to FPS, and then it's that fucking... What is this, the Anakin? What is this? I killed them. I killed them all. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. They're like animals. I slaughtered them like animals. This is funny, dude. If people are going around and killing all the NPCs in their game, you know, more power to them. I think that's a chore. I don't know if I want to do that. I think that sounds like a big chore. I'm surprised people are getting it to fucking play on the Steam Deck. That's insane. You don't play these types of games, so you don't really understand it from a insider perspective. It's an RPG, but you gotta understand it's like a Japanese RPG. It's not like you're getting thrown into like Skyrim or, you know, like Fallout. Will you ever play those? My game boots up so weird. It's like window mode until it gets to like loading the main menu.